This episode of Another Great Day is brought to you by Pants. Legs love them. It's Monday, October 9th, 2023. I'm Aaron, and this is Chris. Chris? Where's Chris? Oh, look what I found here. A piece of paper. Let's see what it says. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do this in Chris's voice.
Dear Aaron, I am tucked away in a cave so small, and there are strange friends here from the Giggle Grotto, they call. And they seek something that is quite neat and something that is extra sweet. Please come as quickly as you can and save me from these giggle people in the Giggle Grotto. They won't stop laughing. Please. Best wishes, Chris.
Oh, wow. What a letter. That's crazy. Well, hopefully I can figure out where he is. This has got me distressed. Well, I guess the show must go on, folks. So here we are at Another Great Day, the podcast designed to encourage interaction, creativity, and conversation. So let's start with our first bit here. This is called Bad Movie Descriptions. Here we go. A guy drives a metal car. Chris? Oh, you're not here. That's right. How am I going to do this without you? Okay, how can I trick myself? Let's see. There's a huge boat. I know all the answers. See, that's the problem with being inside your own head. You can't play this game. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you, in the car, see if you can guess what I'm saying, and I'll give you a few seconds to try to figure it out, all right? Here we go. They're alive. That's all you get. They're alive. Give you 5 seconds. If you guess Toy Story based off of that incredibly difficult description, you did great. All right, next movie. This dog really loves baseball. If you guess The Sandlot, congratulations. You've won a trip to Hawaii paid for by you. We don't have that kind of money here on Another Great Day podcast. All right, well, that'll do it for today. Wait, hold on. My producers are chiming in. Oh, Chris has one. Chris.
Dear Aaron, we used to use your scaredness to power our world, but now we use your giggles and laughter. What movie is this?
Where are you, buddy? How are you even tapping into the show right now? All right, cool. Take it away, Chris.
Dear Aaron, this is the third letter I've sent to you. And here is the answer to the riddle. Monsters, Inc.
All right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed Bad Movie Descriptions. Here we go. Moving on to the next section, that'll bring us to this day in history. Now, this day in history is pretty interesting. On this day in 1986, Phantom of the Opera makes its theatrical debut. The musical, written by Andrew Lloyd Webber and Richard Stilgoe, S-T-I-L-G-O-E, opened at Her Majesty's Theatre in London's West End. Ooh, fancy. The plot of the musical was inspired by a French author, Gaston Leroux, novel Les Fantômes de l'Opéra. I probably said that wrong. You guys who know French can call me out later in person. Which follows the life of Eric, or the Phantom, a disfigured musical genius. The musical is the longest running show on Broadway. How about that? Fun fact right there. So if you're ever on Jeopardy and they say, what is the longest running show on Broadway? You can, what is Phantom of the Opera, Alex? And there you go, you'll win. Well, I guess Alex is no longer with us. Anyways, and or, here's another one. October 9th, 1936. Harnessing the power of the mighty Colorado River, the Hoover Dam begins sending electricity over transmission lines spanning 266 miles of mountains and deserts to run the lights, radios, and stoves of Los Angeles. The Hoover Dam is 726 feet tall. That's almost 720 feet taller than me. And 1,244 feet long, and that is significantly longer than me. And 1,244 feet long. At its base, it's as thick. Listen, this is how thick the walls of the Hoover Dam are. They are as thick as 2 football fields. That is 200 yards thick of concrete holding back all of that water. Wow, that's amazing. And that'll do it for this day in history. Let's go ahead and move on to today's question of the day. Now, we'd like to encourage you guys to play along in the car, so here we go. If you could snap your fingers and produce any type of candy, what would it be and why? We'll be right back. All right, well, now let's check in with today's dad joke correspondent. He's back. He's ready to go. He's got the greatest dad jokes ever. I'm totally hyping him up. Take it away, Wes.
Dear Aaron, when the dad asked his daughter what she would like for breakfast, she responded in an incredulous tone with the word, "Seriously?"
Thanks, Wes. That'll move us on to today's word of wisdom, which comes to us from Proverbs 24, verse 8. These proverbs are helping us get wise and civilized. So here we go. The NLT version says, a person who plans evil will get a reputation as a troublemaker. Yikes. The Amplified version says, he who plans to do evil will be called a schemer or deviser of evil. Take a moment. Think about that. What does that mean to you? Well, that'll do it for today. Let's cue up the music, which I will have to do somehow myself. I'm so spoiled by Chris being here with all his technical know-how. Our mission here on Another Great Day is to encourage interaction, creativity, and conversation. So if you like what you're hearing and you want to help the show, it's easy and free. Just share it with your friends. Tell people about it. Share it on social media. Rate us and review us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. But most importantly, please keep coming back. We thank you for listening. We hope you make it another great day. See you tomorrow.
P.S. In the tranquil realm of your neighborhood, where the winding streets resemble forgotten trails in a lush forest, there exists a simple yet revered tradition known as the act of discarding refuse. As the first gentle rays of dawn softly caress the rooftops and the birds orchestrate their morning sonnet, you, dear friend, shall undertake your weekly pilgrimage to the sacred curb. Clad in your most humble attire, you shall emerge from your abode, a sanctuary of simplicity, with the earliest hints of sunlight filtering through your kitchen's window. You shall be deliberate, guided by the weight of responsibility and a sacred duty. The journey to the hallowed vessel by the roadside shall be one of familiarity, lined with memories of countless trash days past. Behold, the trash receptacle, an unassuming chalice, stands watchful at the boundary of your driveway, its lid poised to receive your offering. Approach it with reverence, lifting its lid with a grace born of practice, revealing the inner sanctum. Before you lies an assembly of discarded artifacts, remnants of culinary escapades, crumpled notes from days gone by, and vessels once filled with sustenance. With a sense of purpose, you shall initiate the sacred ritual of retrieval. One by one, you shall gather the offerings, each item recounting its own story. The pizza box, now discarded, whispers tales of shared laughter and camaraderie. The empty cereal box speaks of rushed mornings and hurried breakfasts. The worn-out sneakers bear the weight of countless journeys embarked upon in pursuit of life's adventures. As each item finds its place within the hallowed vessel, you shall take a moment to reflect. It is a time to contemplate the transient nature of material possessions and the inevitability of renewal. Be reminded of the cyclical rhythm of existence, where the old yields to the new. Once your task is fulfilled, lower the lid of the trash receptacle, sealing away the offerings, but then until the appointed hour, where the guardians of refuse, the silent custodians of our neighborhood, come to convey this load to a distant realm. Gaze down the quiet street, knowing that your humble contribution to the cycle of life in your neighborhood has been dutifully executed for yet another week. Thus, with a heart filled with quiet contentment and a sense of accomplishment, return to the comforting embrace of your dwelling, ready to greet the day ahead, understanding that you have played your role in the eternal cadence of Trash Day.
The end.